is speaking at the G20 Foreign Ministers meet in New York on the sidelines of the UNGA. External Affairs Minister Jaishankar clearly sent out a message saying that international peace and global development has deteriorated in recent times. Now, he cited double standards in global response to conflicts and warned against making energy and other essentials more uncertain in an economically fragile situation, saying it helps no one. Now, Jaishankar's statement was a clear response to Donald Trump's 25% tariff on India as a penalty for buying Russian oil and weapons. Let's listen in.
Global South, in terms of energy, food and fertilizer security, were starkly demonstrated by ongoing conflicts, particularly in Ukraine and Gaza. Apart from jeopardizing supplies and logistics, access and costs themselves became pressure points on nations. Double standards are clearly in evidence. Excellencies, peace can certainly enable development, but by threatening development, we cannot facilitate peace. Making energy and other essentials more uncertain in an economically fragile situation helps no one. Therefore, the way out is to move the needle towards dialogue and diplomacy, not in the opposite direction towards further complications. In any conflict situation, there will be a few who have the ability to engage both sides. Such countries can be utilized by the international community, both to achieve peace and to maintain it thereafter. So even as we attempt to address complex threats to peace, the value of encouraging a buy-in from those supportive of such goals should be appreciated.
Now, further positioning India as a potential as a potential bridge builder in global conflicts, Jaishankar also said that countries with access to both sides must be recognized for their role in enabling and maintaining peace. Jaishankar also underlined the need for global unity against terrorism and called for urgent reforms in multilateral institutions, including the United Nations. In fact, without naming Pakistan, External Affairs Minister also added that given extensive networking amongst terrorists, those who act against them on any front actually render a larger service to the international community as a whole.
A persistent threat to development is that perennial disruptor of peace, terrorism. It is imperative that the world display neither tolerance nor accommodation to terrorist activities. Given the extensive networking among terrorists, those who act against them on any front actually render a larger service to the international community as a whole. As we confront conflict, economic pressures and terrorism, the limitations of multilateralism and the United Nations in particular are visible. The need for reforming multilateralism has never been greater.
Now, Jaishankar also stressed on the pressing need to reform global institutions, particularly the United Nations, citing its visible shortcomings in managing today's crisis.